Well, I'll probably have John fix it for me. Got this all set up. I'll just wait for people to show up. It's gonna be harder to have it sit like this, I think. I could probably have it like this, but then everyone's gonna see me like this. But I'm very sorry. But I'm only doing a live because I don't see why not. I could take this pillow. Alright. Only been live for a minute, but I'm gonna color and we'll see how this works out. I just don't know which. Hi everybody, I'm Kristina Lundell. I had a lumpectomy on my back. Thank you for the like. I'm just gonna be coloring and talking, so if people want to just ask questions. I can't lay back because my back actually really hurts. So I'm just gonna sit back here. I tried to lean back. My husband tried to help me lean back, and that just didn't work. So, and it was about that big when they took it out. On my back, and then I have stitches in my back right now. I don't know what it is technically yet. There was one that was called, it started with an S, what was it? Sporadinoma or whatever, but sometimes those can be cancerous, but there was other ones he thought it could be. But they don't really know what it was because it said some neoplasm of unknown, uncertain, whatever. So they're sending it obviously to pathology. I just had the lump here removed. Pathology found out today at my dermatologist. He said that was benign, so that was good. That was just some type of thing, so I have to just keep an eye on it and stuff. But the back and my inguinal cysts or not cysts or whatever they are, actually, I have some lumps there right now. I will find out. Ooh, I did not know that there was felt in this one. I'm gonna do this one. So yeah. Maybe I should go in order though. I don't want to go in order. Okay, so actually this will work. But I'm coloring. My aunt actually got me some markers. I got them yesterday. It made me cry. That was very nice. It was very nice of her. The zipper gets a little stuck. It's a lot of markers. I'm actually doing a mental/physical health break on social media right now, but I wanted to do a YouTube live so that everybody knew that I found the pathology of my chest punch biopsy, which was negative for cancer. Now the one on my back, I have no clue yet. And the ones down here is where the Cancer Center of Mayo Clinic's Cancer Center. The one lady who I've talked to, hematology oncology. They were the ones that were more concerned of the ones down here as opposed to the one on my back. But they are, she's curious. This lady told me she was curious. So, but they're more concerned about this. So we'll see. And what I have is severe gastroparesis and severe osteoporosis. No, I was not born with it. Gastroparesis is when the vagus nerve is damaged. I also have autism and ADHD. So if you leave a comment down below and say hello, I'll see it. And I'm not doing a smoke sesh tonight. So I sometimes do, I sometimes don't. Like, people know that I use medicinal marijuana, but not tonight. I'm not. I did a tiny bit earlier, but it hurt to cough. So I'm not right now. I mean, it does help certain things for me, but Sometimes when you've had something like a procedure done, it's best not to have something that makes you cough. Um, that's a big thing. And I mean, if you can handle, I guess, having edibles. I can't eat edibles because I have a feeding tube. I have severe gastroparesis, which is severe, and the vagus nerve is damaged, which was probably caused by stroke. It could have been caused by a few other things, multiple abdominal surgeries. I've had over 28 of them. I wanted to explain these markers too. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Every single one's got a number and a name for it. Like this one's number 3. It's rose red. So it's got the bigger end, and so the tip is this one's the small end, and then the large end. It's actually kind of chiseled on this side and this side, and then it's also got a smoother tip here, and then on the end here it's kind of chiseled. So I kind of like these. I'm really glad that my aunt bought me these. I didn't know she was going to do it. It was a very big surprise. And yes, my back hurts a lot, and I can't exactly right now. I can't lay down. My butt bone hurts right now because I actually have a pressure sore that we've been trying to heal, and it's not helping. So that doesn't feel good either. um and I'm thankful for everybody. Thank you for the likes. Don't forget to hit the, if you want to do the share button, go ahead, but I'm really not. I'm taking kind of a mental break from Facebook. So if you want to share it on Facebook, you can go ahead, but I'm just trying to, I'm not posting anymore. I mean, I made a post on here. Um I got to be careful how I'm twisting cuz this is oi. Hold on. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm coloring with some markers. That's what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm coloring. And I'm using some markers. They're alcohol-based markers. So it's a felt. This one's a felt one, but it actually, this book is called Bloom, and it's actually got regular ones, and it's got like felt ones too. So it's got felt ones in there. Is there another felt one? Is that this must be the only felt one that's inside. So thank you for the like. And I just had a procedure today where I had a lump removed from my back. I was awake for it. I had to sit in the office and stuff, but my back now is very sore. The numbing medication wore off that they, when they inject the numbing medication in there. So I don't know what it is yet. So I'll keep people posted. I just know that the one for here, when they did the biopsy here, that the pathology from that came back. That's been 2 weeks now. It's over 2 weeks. About 2 weeks actually. Um, that hurts. That hurts. But that really doesn't hurt. It's more. It's because if I breathe in, I can feel my back expand, and I'm 85 pounds. So like when I breathe in, it's expanding. My lungs, which hit that spot, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why like that whole area. Maybe it's the Novocaine or whatever they do back there, lidocaine in the back. Maybe that's why it's hurting the way it is. But I don't know what it is. I'll be sending it, and then I'll let you guys know. Or like I said, I'm taking a mental slash physical break from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, technically. I just wanted to do this last live just to let everybody know that the pathology results for this were benign. This I don't know yet, and these right now we're worried about. That's it. That's all I know. I did want to, keep this live going just a little bit, so before I get too tired and I start coloring here. Let me see. I just want to make sure I get. Oops, that's the wrong end. And these are they're double ended, so And my Aunt Debbie got them for me, and I was very thankful for her doing that. I greatly appreciate it. And this is my feeding tube pump over here. People are wondering what this is. It's my feeding tube pump. This is where I get my food. It goes in my intestines. This way. And this is what it looks like. There you go. The other one, my G tube, looks up. It's over here. That's my other one. And the bag's down there. So what I have is severe and not fun. But at the same time, I think I could probably help people a little bit to not be afraid of certain things like, mortality. Because, there is a song called Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw. And I do have a DNR, by the way, if people were wondering. I live in Wisconsin, but I do have a DNR. Do not resuscitate. I'm 37, almost 38. But I think that's a good song. Live Like You Were Dying is a very good song. My husband loves that song. And I always wonder, here, maybe if I go like this, you guys can see what I'm doing. That way you can see kind of I feel like, a little bit like Bob Ross. Okay. So, all right. But I mean, seriously, I don't know, like, for me with chronic illness, it hasn't been easy, and I'm just gonna go on, like, okay, being autistic and ADHD, it's very hard for me to do a YouTube live. It's very hard for me to do any kind of social media. I don't know how Torrin Wolf and his mom do it, but for me, it's harder. I don't understand why it is, but it is. But I'm just gonna go into my story a bit, okay? I've actually asked this before. People wanted to know my story, and nobody said yes yet. So, but I do want to write a book. And the thing is, I'm also going to use another color of green, by the way, because this one is vivid green. But when I was a kid, from what I can remember, I had a stroke when I was in 2021. And I remember a lot, but there's things that are whatevers, I guess, maybe. But I had a really good, relatively childhood. Now, did I get teased? Yes. I was mercilessly teased. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and subscribe if you'd like. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers so people can join and, become part of the live and, you know, maybe I can do something with this account. I don't know. But, and something that goes towards gastroparesis or something when it comes to my audio production degree. Anyway, moving on. I'll talk about that in a minute too. I'm going back to college with all of this going on at the same time. Ain't I crazy? Um, so I didn't start getting more sick, like actual sickness until I was an adult. Like around my 30s. Like late 20s, I'd say. Wait, no. Mid 20s. Because I had to have a full hysterectomy when I was 28. And I said I was bullied, and all that, I was younger. So I'm just going to say, like, I didn't have the easiest childhood. I had great parents, though. I had a very loving family. My family was great. I just had some people, like kids or strangers, if you will, like neighbors, that were not so good to someone like me. And I had to go through it. I think it would feel alien even if we built the pieces once it becomes able to build the pieces itself and it doesn't need us at all. When it can start doing it itself, that's when we no longer have the control. And that's when we have the problem. But as I was trying to say, Good question, though. One of my things that I've noticed since having the gastric stimulator and my feeding tube, my J tube that I've had since last January 5th, um, I've only gained 7 pounds since. So that's why they're worried about cancer. That is one reason why they are, but they're still looking. They're still delving into why. They don't know if it's cancer. They don't know what's going on. Why can't I gain any more weight? I'm 85 pounds. I was 78 pounds when I got my J tube and gastric stimulator. And did I miss a chat? Let me look. Great answer. Thanks. I'm subbing and like, oh, thanks. You're welcome. Um, and so I don't know. When it came to this, did I expect to have to live with this for the rest of my life? No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. But did I expect to have to live with it for a while? Oh, hell yeah. But I never expected. Okay, yeah, I gotta be careful how I'm moving. I never expect. I never expected it to be as pivotal in my whole life as it is. I never expected it to where it just seems like my whole life revolves around this illness, and I wish it would stop. And that's the one thing that I can't control yet. And I say yet because I gotta find. Sorry, I got a headache. I also have malnutrition, so obviously. um. Hey, the camera adds about 10 pounds. I'm really thin. Um. I know I look tiny on here already, so saying that's just. I mean, if I did.
Did you say something, honey?
No, I'm on a live.
Oh, okay.
Coloring.
All right, good. That's fine. I just heard a noise and I want to make sure you're okay.
I can't lay down though. I'm sore.
I know. I am very much sure you are.
It sucks.
You have to lay on your side when you sleep.
I don't know how that's gonna work, and then my butt hurts because of my sore, and I'm like, how am I gonna work this?
John.
It had a felt part inside of it, too.
Oh, and it's got thick backing on the back so it doesn't bleed through.
Well, the blades are a little.
Why don't you put a piece of paper in between there so it doesn't bleed onto the next one?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna like that one anyway.
Huh?
That one I'm not really gonna want to color anyway. It's okay. Wait, I'm having fun.
All right, baby.
Sort of. I have a kiss.
Huh?
Have a kiss.
You can have a kiss.
I wish I could have some food.
I know. I wish you could too. I'm not going to do what I was going to do because that's where your back always is.
Oh, you were going to touch me on my back?
Yeah, I was going to rub your back a little bit, but...
That would have been not nice.
That would have been bad.
You know what sounds good? Oh, shoot. We should have... Too bad we couldn't have bought more of that Starbucks coffee from... or whatever it was in the... Yeah, it was Starbucks coffee or whatever in the thing that was already cold. And then I could have made myself my iced coffee without having to shake it.
We can get you some more. And I have the food card. How much... You should be able to get one.
You have the food card. I don't know how much is left on it, how much you spent, so...
I don't remember how much I spent either. But I'm sure you could look tomorrow and text me and say, when you're picking up the prescription tomorrow, pick up the Starbucks stuff.
Can you make me a regular coffee of my stuff?
Instant?
Yeah. Thank you. Did I miss... Oh, sorry. Why can't you eat? Because I have gastroparesis. My stomach is paralyzed. Well, partially, but mostly. Partial to complete paralysis is what gastroparesis is, and mine is mostly paralyzed. Not much to say. I understand that I like your name. Not much to say. I have a lot to say, but it doesn't seem like I do because when I actually say it, it's a lot of the same shit. It's like I repeat. Hello. Yeah, it's true though. Like I sit there and I'm like I'm trying to like talk or I try to like get to know everybody that's coming in or say hello. And this is because tonight is my last live before I'm taking a little mental health, physical health break. I just need to kind of just woosah and unplug and kind of just and just get a kind of have kind of a cleanse away from the old electronics and do some art. Yeah, you need to unplug. Well, this is my last night for going live for a little while. I mean, it's not a long time. It'll just be maybe I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe a week. It all depends. It could be longer, depending on how I feel. Um, like I if I feel ready to come back on, then I will. If I don't, then I won't. I'm thinking of making something like with this color. I know you can't see it very well, but this is a pale baby blue. That's what this is supposed to be. Subbed. So see you. What'd you say? So see you when you come back. Hope you get good rest. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's so easy to stay online. Yeah, it is easy. Unfortunately, that's why they made cell phones kind of. I was watching, like, I don't know what show, when they said that they were like, cells are like, well, that's why they call them cell phones, because they're like a cell and they basically lock you in. You're in a cell. And you're always staring at it and you're a prisoner of it. So I guess that was a good analogy that someone once said. Cell phones are like jail. You're like, it's a face jail. It's like Facebook. I mean, I'm on Facebook, and that's why I'm also I have I have thousands of followers on Facebook, and I have less than 500. I want more than 500 on here, but what did I miss? I saw that out of the corner of my. Yep, so true. Yeah, it is true. Thank you for. I'm glad you. It's nice to find somebody that actually has the same kind of idea that I have. Um, but yeah, so I normally I just, yeah, I get caught up with people and I care a lot about individuals and I'm a singer-songwriter, but I'm more into advocating about gastroparesis and having a feeding tube and a G tube and a gastric stimulator and explaining how that's affected me and how how that is affecting my singing because I can't go out and perform like I used to. I can karaoke every once in a blue moon, but yeah, and I've lost some friends because of this damn disease. Only because, well, I get angry, yes, because I get irritable because I'm malnourished, and when you're malnourished because of nutrients and not having enough nutrients because you can't eat, regular food. Um, and then other individuals decide they can't understand, certain things about you, but then they get mad at you over something so dumb. Ouch. And what I mean by it was, oh, it hurts to even do that. What I mean by it was dumb was because they would always, they kept sending me, they were pressuring me with Christian stuff. They kept sending me Christian posts all the time on my messenger. I've known this man for years and he just kept doing it and I'm pagan and I was like, please stop. Like, I don't put you down for your faith. Like, we all are, I believe in love. Be kind, okay? Is that too much to ask? Just leave me alone. You believe in what you believe. I believe in what I believe. I'm not going to tell someone what to believe. That's disrespectful.
Is this going to be hot enough? Or do I need to put it in for another minute?
Let's see. Mm.
Good?
Oh, yes, good. Thank you. I can't even move right.
You should be able to set that there.
Yeah, I can do that.
What?
I said, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. Hey, it's better than nothing.
Huh?
It's better than nothing.
Because I saw something online that went like this. Then we could pull this over this way, and you could have. And then we got the black lights.
Yeah.
We can go.
Hello, everyone.
And some over this way.
Yeah, that'd be. I actually like that idea. That guy me. I don't know what to.
And you got your little
Maybe I can
ball over
lean back.
there. You got the ball over there that lights up in color. And then I was thinking maybe some LED lights too, even.
Well, yeah, we'd have to look. I'm trying to see if I can maybe lean back more and go like this, and then that way they can still see me coloring at the same time.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my story.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Castor oil is brilliant topical healer for your sore. Okay, well, funny thing is it's a pressure sore because I'm 85 pounds and I have it's just skin over my bone. Okay, and it's my butt bone, so that won't help. Sorry. That's kind of that's why my butt hurts, but my back is because they took a lump out today. And that's why my back hurts. I have stitches in my back right now. About right there. Not a lot. It's just they took a thing out, but it felt like they went really deep. I think they went a little deep. I don't know how far that thing went in, but apparently it was like 1.5 centimeters. That's how big it technically was by a half a centimeter. But the thing was, is they thought it was smaller because they said pre excision that it was whatever, and it was actually bigger when they took it out. So that was post op, and so then they're like, "Oh, this is what it is." I'm like, I was like, okay. And then they're sending it to pathology. I have no idea if I have cancer or not. So that is one thing I'm gonna say. I don't know. Um, why don't I just put this up here, huh? And then I can go like that, there, because I'm coloring, but having coffee at the same time while talking to you, lovely people. And my back really hurts, and I figured, well, and look what, hey, see, I'm working on it so far. You can't really see the blue, can you? Dude, retouches on, maybe now you can. Yeah, a little bit. You can see it a little bit. You know, one of our best friends that passed away used to call me Little Bit. That was my nickname from him. Do you know what my nickname is from my family? Beaner. It's lovely, thank you. We don't know if it was a benign growth or not. Now, the one in my left chest was not a growth. It was just a. He did my dermatologist did a punch biopsy today. I found out because it was about 2 weeks now, and I finally found out today. That was like a hair follicle that was abnormal along with something different with the skin. So I have something he's gonna have me put on that. Um, and then he ordered something new for my pressure sore because what we put on it before was not working. So I have a new medication, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. Sorry, but thank you for your thing. But no, he actually I have a prescription we're picking up tomorrow. We just decided when it was a 2.5 hour drive to the appointment today and back. So tired and butt hurts. No pun intended. Um, but yeah, so thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate you. But the one on my back, they're sending to pathology because in the notes it says that it could be a spiradenoma, and they can be rarely, like, they're uncommonly rarely cancerous, but then there was another one, like the leoma or leoma. There was other ones. He put a whole bunch of lists. Then it said RO malignancy. So to rule out malignancy for the one in my back. Now I have two large ones about this big in my, actually about that big, sorry, in left groin, and then I have one about that big in my right groin. And though those two already got ultrasound, this one is gonna be getting ultrasound May 1st. The Mayo Cancer Center, when I talked to this lady, she's concerned more about these ones, not the one on my back. And she was curious about this one, but nothing with this one. But she's more concerned about the ones that are inguinal, is what they are. They're inguinal, but they're not technically cysts. They're not cysts. They're lymph nodes, but maybe lymph nodes that are reactive for something that shouldn't be reactive for. So, like, we're looking for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's actually what we're looking for. Even though I have severe gastroparesis. Thank you. I don't feel very strong, trust me, but I know I guess I am. And the reason I say that now is because after 5 years of this crap, my mom actually told me, and a few others in my family, my mom, because I put my mom on a pedestal, okay? I don't put me on a pedestal. And when she said that, you're stronger than you think you are. You handle a lot of pain. And I went, hmm, okay. But it doesn't hit like that. It doesn't, I don't feel like I'm this strong person. And I guess the reason why I'm not a victim. It's more like I feel like I have a duty. Does that make sense? It's like I feel like I have to get better. I have to do these things. I have to. I don't have an option. The other option is to just not be around, but I plan on trying. I actually today, let me be a little honest with you guys. Can I be a little honest with you guys? Now this is a real shit. I might actually start crying on this one. I've never cried on a live. You can look back on them. I've never. Okay. I don't want to either. Okay, maybe we're just gonna go right into it, shall we? Let's drink some more coffee. All right, I'm gonna try to. Whoa! Don't you dare. Okay. 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 Maybe I'm gonna try to go into it. I'm gonna try to color while I'm talking about it because I'm seriously starting to cry, and I don't want to cry because that's not something I should be doing. I don't like to cry in a live stream ever, and this is my last live for a little while just because I need to be mentally, physically okay. And right now I need to focus on me because there's a lot. And college is going to be starting June 29th, and I'm going to be back on here before that. It's just I need to have a mind reset. I need to just reset my mind. I need to get away from Facebook. I need to get away from Instagram, because I'm an advocate and I help others, but I need to help me. Okay, so here we go. I had a lump removed from my back, so that's another reason why I'm so very sore. If you didn't know, and you just joined, so hi, I'm Kristina Lundell. Hold on, I also have a pressure sore, so I'm trying to. Okay. So let me get into what happened today and how I realized that I just need a break. Okay. All right. I'm gonna color this rose in while I'm talking. Okay, we're gonna go for this lovely color here. This is a peacock green. Thank you, real fan. I see that. All right, so me and John were in the car, my husband, and I kind of had a meltdown. And what I mean by meltdown, I am autistic. and ADHD, but it was a meltdown of just I felt like nobody understood me. And it was a very I don't know, it was a surreal feeling of a me looking out the window of the car, of me just feeling like why can't there be the answer that I want? Why can't there be the answer that I need to get better? I mean, I know this is incurable. I understand that I have an incurable disease. That I understand. But it was like I got so upset and I broke. And what I mean by I broke is I literally did say, I guess I'm not going to totally repeat it because I don't want, there's certain individuals that may watch this that I don't want them to know because sometimes you just keep certain things to yourself, right? But I said something about hospice. I was on palliative care, and I had said something about hospice because I know I qualify for it, but neither here nor there. I'm not going on hospice, just so anyone knows. But I got into a moment where I just was like, I'm about this close to telling them that I'm done going to the doctors and done doing this. And I said that. Now that didn't mean that I want to be gone. Okay? I want everyone to understand that. It's when you have chronic illness and something severe, like if you're like me or anyone out there that has cancer, because I don't have cancer that I know of. I have gastroparesis, osteoporosis, and a bunch of other things. But right now they're looking for cancer. Now, but if you have cancer or some other chronic illness or something very, very severe or rare, or have had something happen to you that is so traumatizing to the point where there's such a it can't go away and the recovery is yeah, or worse, let's just I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that are worse than me. I understand that. I'm not gonna obviously I understand that. And let me see, do I have the lighting on? Oh, I do. I got better lighting. Yay! Sorry about that, guys. But no, I literally was just like, I could just stop, I mean, I could just live on this and see what happens and stop taking all my meds. And I was like, yeah, that ain't happening. But I just felt like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, I kept going in my mind, like, they keep looking for things. They keep, it's like, there has to be something that they can do to figure out why I'm still 85 pounds, why I can't gain anything, why I can't hold down regular food, why I don't want to have food because it makes me feel sick and everything usually smells nasty, which is because of the disease. Because all of a sudden it smells like rotten food. It's so weird. It didn't used to. I got diagnosed in 2024. So I miss steak, I miss cheese, I miss a whole bunch of things that I can't have now. So I'm coloring. Um, and that's the truth. Like I can't eat anything that you guys can eat. And I don't have a chest, so this shirt was doing a very good job of hiding that. I want to give my shirt some props. Everybody gives this shirt some props for hiding the fact that Kristina has nothing. Alright, so that was an ADD moment. But yeah, so, because my eyes noticed, I was like, hey, look, I got a chest. Um, but yeah, so there's a lot. It just kind of boggles my mind, and I don't understand where to go from here on it. I mean, with therapy, when I have my therapist and stuff like that, because I've had therapy before and stuff, um, I don't see what exactly they're gonna do. I mean, I want a therapist. I wanted a therapist back. I need one. Um, I think everyone should have one. My husband's gonna have one. I mean, we had one before. just because we wanted one. We needed, it was a good thing to have, especially with someone who's chronically ill, Um, but now I just don't know what I'm gonna say to him, them, he or her. Um, I really don't know. Just because I want them to understand that I have chronic illness, and when I say certain things, it might just be because I'm sick, I might be talking out my butt. Hey, real man. And I'm being serious because some people do, like when we're upset, when you're sick, a lot of people say things they don't mean. And they really do. They really do. And I hate it. Trust me, I hate it with a passion. My husband hates it, and I know that for a fact. Um, and I hate it more than anyone, though. Because I'm the one doing it. So then I feel the shame, I feel the blame, I feel the, whatever. And it's not really a blame thing, it's because it's like, I can't really control it all the time. I wish I could. I feel like the thing is flushing it more than every 2 hours. But anyway, you don't want to eat nothing, right? No, I want to eat. Trust me, I want to eat. I can't eat. I have a severe disease called gastroparesis. It's paralysis of the stomach. If I were able to eat, I would. It's just right now I'm just like, I want to find out what's going on with me. Like they've taken, I'm getting tired of wasting away. My body is only 85 pounds. I want to be 130. It'd be nice to be normal weight. It would be nice not to be sick. That's what I mean. I'm not playing victim here. I'm just trying to state facts. I want to eat. I mean, I used to be able to eat. Now I miss it. I mean, even when food smells nasty now because of this disease, because that's what it did. For some reason, it made food smell really bad. Like I said, um, that sucked. Like pizza smelled bad. That shouldn't be like that. And I literally am very, 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 very little. I should not be this little. I don't want to be this little. I want to be my normal. I want to be a healthy weight for my body. For my body. Everybody's body is different. Everybody is built different. There's no one size fits all. I am so sorry about that. On weight. It all depends on your bone structure. It all depends on your height. All of that. I mean, I've had people go like, "Whoa." I had somebody call me an addict once. I was like, I wanted to sit there and look at them and go, come hither. Do you want to be like me? Do you really think that I'm an addict? I mean, do you really think this is something I wanted to have? I mean, this is why I'm going to be taking a mental and physical health break, because people don't know how to be nice online. And if I'm supposed to be an advocate, but yet, assholes be assholes. I mean, why do people, I mean, and I'm a very intelligent individual, by the way. I am very educated. Being educated doesn't make you uh smart, right? Just because you have a degree doesn't make you very smart. I'm going to tell you that. I do have a degree, but that doesn't make you smart. um I'm getting another one. I'm getting my bachelor's. That's what I'm getting in 10 months. June 29th is when I start for my audio production bachelor's degree, because I already have my associates. You are a lawyer? No, I'm an audio production. I have my audio production associates. I'm past that technically. I had to medically bow out last year early, or was it 2023? I think it was 2023. Sorry, 2023. Yeah, 2023. I had to medically bow out, so I'm coming back this year. So 3 years later, almost. I think I medically bowed out in like December or January of that, or no, I don't remember. It was a while ago. Why am I making these roses this color? I have no clue. Ow, ow, ow. Sting, sting, sting. Why did that sting? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Sorry. Ow. It felt like a burn, but a sting. I didn't know what the hell it was. Sorry, guys. Hurt. Okay, what did I... But yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it this color. You don't mind the trolls? What trolls? Uh, yeah, don't mind the trolls. You don't like looking at Attic at all. Being YouTube, there are mean people. Yeah, there is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. No, really, I don't. I mean, I had my actual Dabaroony rig in front because for medicinal purposes, I do smoke. Okay, at night usually. I can't right now. If I cough, my back hurts. But I do it medicinally to help pain and certain things. It doesn't kill all pain because what I get in Wisconsin is not what, excuse me, Michigan and Minnesota and all the other places that are medicinally legalized and recreational. You know what I'm saying? But we get, some we get powerful enough stuff. Then there's a concentrates, which is what I do. I do the concentrates, so I can get more powerful stuff. And then I do um they have their drinks. They're 100 milligrams a piece. I get those sometimes. They're like root beer or the lemonade. They're like little soda pops. My butt hurts. I'm gonna have to go out in the living room in a minute because I have to have a cigarette, but I can't do it. Well, I'm not gonna smoke in the bedroom. We don't. Uh-uh. And I only have a couple drags off of a cigarette when I do, so that I can do. It doesn't make me cough. And I am trying to actively quit eventually here, okay, everybody? That's another thing. Physical, mentally, I'm taking a break from social media because maybe then I can fully concentrate on quitting smoking by doing a whole bunch of artistry and stuff like that. So the weed's a totally different scenario. And now I understand why I'm getting that weird feeling. The more I move, it must be like a stitch that's in my back. And I just figured it out. And that's why it burned and it felt like something was pinching me or biting me. Okay, I figured it out. Figured it out. Yep. Man, I'll bring you guys out with me when I go out there, but I'm gonna have to unhook my feeding tube and then go sit out there with you guys, and you can just kind of see my face and talk with me as I have a cigarette on screen. As long as does YouTube have a problem? Does anybody know if YouTube has a problem with you showing a cigarette on the screen? I know they don't have a problem with me showing my dab rag because that's all I use. I use flour too, so I have a bong as well. So they don't have a problem with that. I just want to really make sure that they don't have a problem with cigarettes on the screen because I've every now and then I've shown one, but never had a warning that I noticed. So maybe I just wanted to ask that question before I get up. I'm gonna finish this side. So I'm working on this flower right now. I don't know why I chose this color, but I think I gotta pick the other flowers with like that one and that one should be, yeah, this one and this one are gonna be like a more bright green, like I think like this one. Mm, hold on. Actually, no. This one. This one for the other ones. So we'll use that one and that one for the other ones. That'll work. I'm really liking these pens that my aunt got me. I can move this over so you guys can see it, the pens a little more. But I got my aunt got them for me from Amazon. They're the ones that I really like them. They're double-sided, so they got the big end too. You can get them on Amazon. I actually have an affiliate thing on my Facebook, and my aunt saw it, and she thought that I did want them, but she got them for me as a surprise, and she thought that I wanted them, so, because I said I wish I had them, and she bought them for me as a surprise. I got them as a gift yesterday in the mail. She sent them to me. So many. Well, yeah, there is a lot of them. They have bags that are 180 of them. This one is 80. So there's two over here, and then I've got this one. So yeah, they've got ones where you can get a 180 piece. They have a 260 piece set. Like there's so many. They're art color. They're art alcohol based markers, so they're permanent. And I do like them. Did you guys see that? Never mind. I ain't gonna say shit. I am a psychic medium, so I was like, never mind. If the pen moved, it moved by itself. But I usually don't like. So that's one thing that I wish I could be like one of them psychic mediums. I've always wondered why spirit don't let me do that. I've tried it. You know, where you can sit there and you've seen psychic mediums do the whole scribble scribble thing. I wish I could do that. Me, they just show up. Or I get a feeling and I see something. I get words where it's like I'm forming the words out of my mouth, but I'm like it's more of like it's not guessing. It's like I can see what they're trying to say, but then so I'm trying to say it out loud. I don't know how to describe it, guys. It's hard to describe what it's like for me when a spirit is trying to have me talk for them. Yes, I believe in reincarnation. Body after new body? Yes, actually, I do. Because we are all made of energy, and energy can't be destroyed. We all have electrons and neutrons and all of these things that are going through our bodies and our synapses of our brains. So when we're conscious, our soul is basically the electric, currents going through our body is what I believe. That's what our soul is, I believe. It's our essence. It's our electricity, if you will. This is really hurtful to sit like this. It really is, and I can't help it, but I have to sit like this. I've been in worse pain, guys. I have literally been in a lot worse pain, so I'm okay on that, sort of. But, I mean, I tell you what, I've been in worse. Thank you, real fan. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the 12 likes so far, guys. There's a guy, he's been trying to lose weight. He's live right now, too. I watch him sometimes. I don't know why I do. I'm proud of him. I don't know how much weight he's actually lost, but I'm proud of him. Um, I'll say that like that because I mean I have sent those uh $2 or something just to put in a chat like once or twice I've done that for him. Now when it comes to there's one that I actually have I might be in his podcast actually. My story might be. I don't know yet. I hope so because he said he was looking in on it. He's like, hey, put tabs on that. Um, and sent an email of how I was almost unalived in 2021 by a couple people. I was almost murdered. Um, in 2021. And no, I didn't get justice. No, they were not caught. No, we don't know who they truly were, but we think we do. It's just nobody can prove it. So that's the problem. And so, yes, it's hard for me to talk about that. I could say it like that though, easily, just because it's easier to say it quick, I guess, like that, than to delve into the whole story. Because I don't remember what happened to me, obviously, because I really don't. I just remember what happened after, waking up from life support on my own birthday. That's all I remember. What brand of pens are those? These are Touch. They're from Amazon. And what do you think? You like it? I'm not done yet, obviously. My mom gave me a book, so I'm like, okay, I'll work on it. It's not all felt. Like, only a couple are. Like, I think that's the only felt one in there. Now, there's this one in here. There's no other felt ones except for this one. And then the rest of them are regular, nice. So. Thank you. I was trying not to cough. Okay, so I'm going to put these ones away because I'm... Oh! No. I wasn't done with those petals. I just saw that. I can't go out in the living room with you guys because those petals aren't done yet. Almost done on that petals. And they're very easy to use. I want to tell you something about that with these markers. If you're interested in buying these markers, actually, to be honest, on Amazon, too bad I can't tell you just to go to my Facebook, because if you go to my Facebook, you'll find out, you'll see a picture of these in my Facebook. It's Kristina Newman, or Kristina Lundell. You can find me, Kristina Lundell, on Facebook. And if you go into my post that's public, you'll see these markers, and you'll see, like, where you can buy them. Now, my aunt bought me these, so I didn't expect her to do it, because I said I wish I had them, but I'm an affiliate, so I was like, I get 4% commission. I guess. I don't know if it's really going to do that. I don't know if Amazon's really going to do that for me, but yeah, you can buy these, and they're like $20. Like, 20, no, they're $28, something like that. I think 20 or 28. I think they're on sale though. Like, they were originally like 28 and now they're like 20, something like that. That looks amazing. Thank you. Hi, CT. Strong. Trying to be. I don't really have any muscle, really. It looks like I got muscle, but I really don't. That's the funny part. I don't have a lot of muscle. That's all skin. Thankfully, I have the touch-up on. If I took the touch-up off, you'd see the... So, because I'm pretty malnourished. But I'm working on it. Looks good, eh? And so I'm going to use these two colors, though, for that flower here and this flower up here. Because of my gastroparesis, I figure I'll make those colors. So let me outline. Once I put these back. Okay. So I got those back in here. And there's 80 of these if you guys are wondering how much of them there are. So there's 80 of those. But I want to try to like outline one of these and see how it really looks on this flower. Because if it looks good, I'll be happy. Alright. Try it. And by the way, they're double-sided markers. You got your little end, and then you got kind of a calligraphy end. See how it's kind of cut this way and cut that way? But it's still kind of, it's flat here too, but it's also flat right at the tip. So you can do certain different little art with it. So I would also use it for customizing stuff. Ooh, I'm liking that. Okay, I think I picked the right color for that. I think I did. You know you're weirdo when you're getting too excited over a color you picked for an art. I loved those pens, so cool. I loved these pens, so cool. Oh, really? I didn't know you had them. What happened to them? Did you lose them? I actually like how, because I'm making this flower more for like gastroparesis awareness. So, and a little bit of PTSD in there. These are just bleeding right through. Wow. This is a very wet color. This green is very wet. Like, I'm serious. Like, look how it's bleeding through. Like that. I have to really, like, go down a very little. Holy crap. Now, if it would only be like this with all of them, because then it would be like tie-dye. Because literally, I'm just barely touching it, watch. And it's just bleed. That is just so weird. Gotta be careful. But yeah, these ones, this one here is more like a paintbrush. So I gotta be careful. I didn't think I'd have to be like that, but okay. Alright. Hello. I'm coloring because I had a lump removed and stuff, so I really can't do my smoke sessions like I do every night for medicinal purposes. I did do a little bit earlier, but I could only handle a little. So, because I can't, coughing is like beyond, yeah, there's no coughing. But I am going to have to go out there so I can have a little bit of a cigarette. And I'm going to bring you guys with me, if you don't mind. And I have severe gastroparesis. It's partial. I have basically a complete paralyzed stomach is what I've got. That came from possibly a stroke, multiple abdominal surgeries, or more. We don't know exactly. Some people get it from diabetes. I didn't get it from diabetes. I don't have diabetes. You can get it from endometriosis and polycystic ovary syndrome. And it's when the vagus nerve of your stomach, which is also goes from your brain, your stomach, and all that, from your spinal cord and all that. It's when it's damaged, and so the motility of your stomach is slowed. All right, there. I did the flower. What do you guys think? Like it? So it's gonna be kind of like a, because I want to put this actually on our wall in our house. So I kind of figured, because I mean we've got some things up, like we got the one picture that kind of looks like our dog, and then we got that one up. That one's one of my favorites. Please don't mind that that's actually a very antique jewelry box, jewelry chest. So it's upside down because it's being fixed, and then we just moved here not too long ago. But yeah, we've got that right there, and it's actually my favorite picture. If I turn it around, then I can go like this, and you guys can see it. But this is actually my favorite picture that we've got. I always look at it and I think of my childhood because I love the woods. I've always been into nature since I was a very young kid. But thank you for the 13 likes. Love you guys. I really do. I'm gonna come back and do some more of this. Aww. But this is, you get about 80 markers in this thing. I'm just letting you know. So if you ever do see these on Amazon, these are the, and I'm not getting paid for this, just so you know. If you go on my Facebook, I would be. But it's touch 80 pieces. So it's TOUCH, I believe, is how you spell it. It's a beautiful picture. Thank you. My mom gave me this. It's a coloring book. But the weird thing is this is the only felt one it's got in it. It's got other ones in here. But my mom must have been doing this one. She gave me this. But so then I decided to work on this one. And I'm going to hang it up. But thank you. I'm just kind of like surprised it's the only felt picture in there. So, and this is my feeding pump for my feeding tube. I get 36 milliliters per hour. This is what I get fed, guys. This is what I can't eat, so this is what I get fed. And this is, oh, he forgot to close, honey. Honey. I think he hears me. Honey. John.
What? Okay, obviously you can't hear me out there.
I called you 15 times.
I said what?
Well, then I wanted to say come here, but I figured, well, you were going to just get up anyway. You forgot to shut that. And can you plug that? You did. You forgot to shut it. I'm like, what the? I just noticed it. I was going to get up because I was going to have a little bit of a cigarette. And I was like, you forgot to do that for once. You never forget that. How'd you forget? My butters. But how did you forget that? You never forget that.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now, honey. Between your health and my health, I've been thinking about other things and not.
Good things or bad things?
Well, I'm hoping they're good.
My back hates me. Everything hates me. My body hates me. My whole body hates me. My body hates me.
Are you going to unplug from this?
Yes, because I'm going to have a little bit of a cigarette.
Here's the thing for your other thing.
Mm.
Do you want another one?
Another what?
Because you need two, don't you? Or are you bringing the bag with you?
What did you see? I see what I got there.
Cool.
PTSD and gastroparesis.
Uh-huh.
And then red for you. Well.
So there's only going to be a little splotch here there?
Oh no, there's gonna be more than that. Hey! Now you made me feel guilty. You're good at that.
You know how much red sticks out in black? A little blotch here and there is going to go pop, pop, pop.
Well, it's probably gonna be a lot more than that. Because I like orange too. Well, I like it in certain things. I don't like orange on cars. I'll show you my back, if I can do that. I'm gonna go like this. You tell me if you guys see it, okay? I'm gonna face this way. I'm sure you guys will see it. There. There it is. There. That's where they did the thing. That's where they took out the lump. And now I gotta grab... I'm gonna grab my G-tube bag. I have a G-tube, which... See? This is my fall button. And I'm very thankful for all of you. I am an ambulatory wheelchair user, by the way, too. But I'm very thankful for all of you being in here. Holy hell, my back hurts. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I feel like I'm just like, ooh. And I am going to redecorate my pole. And this is the picture of the dog my mom gave me, okay? You guys... Seriously, isn't he cute? My mom got him because she thought it looked like Bubba, our dog. Yeah. I was like, it does. It looks like an autistic version of my dog. Because I'm autistic. And I'll show you my dog. This is the dog. This is the Bubba. We are going to smoke outside? No. No, we smoke inside. Well, we smoke outside, but we smoke inside if we have to. Now, when it comes to that, I smoke inside. I'm not doing that right now. Not today. I already did a little bit. I don't need it anymore. And besides, coughing hurts me. Coughing is no fun for anyone. If I can get this to sit up. There we go. Sorry, guys. I didn't think it was going to make noise like that. I got 13 likes. I got lucky number 13. That's the day we got married, is June 13th. Oh. Oh. But yeah, you guys can tell that now you can see, that I'm kind of hiding how tiny I really am. This is a lot of skin. I used to, I have nothing left. And I want to be, ouch, a healthy weight. How's my shoulder? So, anybody have any questions while I was moving? And I'm sorry if I didn't see them. So pretty. Aww. Well, thank you. Telling me, I have, Bubba. Yeah. Let me show you. Also, these are my pants. I don't know if you noticed that I love butterflies. You have big arms still. Technically, no. Believe it or not, the filter works. Because when I have my hair up and everything and I turn, if I take the, okay, hold on. Alright, so this, now you see, and if I go like this, now you see. It's actually all skin. I was 246 pounds at my heaviest and 85 pounds. So, but thank you though for telling me I look bigger than I am. It's just still skinny. I was 78 pounds at my heaviest, or my lowest. And I don't want to be on that. I don't want to be that at all. And I just wish that my pills would kick in so I could be tired, but that's why I'm coloring and stuff. So it's a 69. I was looking at the thing. Alright. You want some? Honey. I might break my rule and have a little bit of a smoke session anyway. So, forewarning to YouTube, I'm gonna do a small dabberoonie. Forewarning. I'm gonna make sure I don't cough my lungs out because this is all I got. So, I was looking. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? My stomach just made noise and went, "Don't you dare!" Oh, there's some stuff in there already. Still.
Just I dripped something in
I
there.
didn't know that. I was like, okay, never mind. Carry on. I ain't doing shit. Because I always look before I do.
Yeah, the thing over there had a bunch of goo on the end of it, so I dripped a couple drops of goo in there.
No laughing. Apparently that's really wearing off. I swear he went deep. It feels like he went really deep. That thing was long.
Yeah, I guess it was almost 2 centimeters. Or millimeter, centimeters. Like I said, it was about this long.
You know what would be funny? I'm sorry. I'm going to bring this up first. Remember when I had that laparoscopy to look in there to see what was going on, like endometrial or whatever, possibly? And he pulled out ovarian tissue because he was like, what the heck is that lump I found in there? What if that... What if that was ovarian tissue?
No, too far up. That only sticks out.
Oh my god, I'd be the only one though. Wouldn't that? They'd be like, okay, she is a medical marvel.
Chaos in the making.
No. Wait a minute. If there really was, I'd be like, you guys really gotta check my brain. Check the brain then. Check the brain. No, seriously, I had a hysterectomy when I was 25, and so there shouldn't have been anything left. I'm 37. Oh, this is gonna be... Okay, I'm gonna die. Thanks. Why? No more. Kristina's done. Hi. You're like, what the heck did I come into? You made me laugh. Stop it. Owie. back hurt. This is why. I mean, go like this. There's what.
Showing off your tramp stamp.
It's not a tramp stamp. I got a lump removed. I do have a tattoo in my lower middle back. That's not a tramp stamp.
It's not in
It's
your
not low enough.
It is now.
Oh, sorry. YouTube. Did it in stereo this time. You guys are built for surround sound, so. And yes, this is what I gotta go back to. So I'm bringing you all with. Maybe I gotta sit down first. Yeah. I literally can't put a lot of weight on my one big toe. That's kind of nice. But see, you see how like if I go like this, now you see how tiny I look? It's called, that's a lot of skin. But I thanked the person that said I had bigger arms. So I was like, thanks. But I'm actually, this is a child's shirt. Yeah, not a good thing. Oh, my leg's shaking. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I look gorgeous. He always tells me every morning I look beautiful, and I don't see what he sees, but I'm very thankful that he does. And thank you for what you said. I have to get back. I don't want to get back to that stupid, what do you call that thing? Feeding tube. I'm going to bring you guys back with me. Thank you for the like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I got a lump removed from my damn back. Yes, I swear. I'm pagan. I do believe in Jesus. I just have a different faith. I don't ever judge anybody for their faith, just so everyone knows. I don't talk about politics. None of that. But I will talk about what I believe in if people ask. Thank you. And I do have a DNR. That's what this is. My back fucking hurts. Sorry. Woohoo! And I don't have brown eyes, but for some reason my eyes are dark right now. Hold on. Oh, they're green. Look at that. They're actually green right now. My eyes change color. They go from blue, green to... yeah. And I actually have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, gastroparesis, osteoporosis, well, severe gastroparesis, severe osteoporosis, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, what else do I got? Incontinence, pelvic floor dysfunction, evacuation disorder, minor esophageal dysmotility. Yeah. I'm going for more something I shouldn't have. Yes, thank you. Don't forget autism and ADHD. Thank you. Did you see my back? Did you see my back? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know how long you've been watching. So. Okay. Get my butt back in there and color. Okay. Got that. My G2 bag. Get my butt up. Oh, Mamma Mia. Here I go. Back to the stupid pole. Someone told me that I look good, and I'm like, yeah. They were like, your arms look big. I'm like, actually, they're really not. It's just people forget that camera gives you 10 pounds. I'm 85 pounds, everybody. I could go put myself on the scale right now and put this on there, and you guys could really see. And it's not one of them scales, that you can flick the. It's not old, you know. It's a digital, so it don't lie. You can't make it lie. Remember how you could do that? The little dial on the bottom, make you feel better. All right. Put this thing down here. I'm gonna put you guys. Oh, I can't turn that way very well, so I'm gonna go like this. Okay. Ooh, this really does not feel good. La 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 la. Okay, unplug. Let stomach contents flow out. Leg up. Hold on. Okay. I am so over this. Can't stand that. And that beep beep. Drives me insane. Come here. So this is the tube that I connect this to, and then this lovely thing. As I move it forward, this thing here feeds me. This is my feeding pole. And this is my pump, feeding pump. Alright, make sure that's in, and then press continue. Start. Well, I don't think that's really plugged in. I'll just have to ask John to plug it in right. And I'm going to grab my coloring that I was working on. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Just a wee bit. Alright. I got the colors. And I can go like this, and then you guys can kind of see what I'm coloring. So far I've got that. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks. I had to do something. I mean, I was getting bored, and then I had my, as you can tell, I've got my monarch on there. So that's my favorite part of it, actually. This side. Okay, so what I'm actually doing now is this, making this one too. Thank you. I appreciate it. When you have a chronic illness that's never going to go away, sometimes you got to do something to make it look nice. If you got to look at it every day, might as well make it something cool. I want to put a basket in the bottom. Actually, if you look at the bottom of it, I have a dream catcher. There we go. Got a dream catcher here that my best friend actually gave me. And then, I want to, there's a lot of stuff I want to do, but I want to put an actual basket technically on the bottom and have this hanging from it, but have so I can put things in the basket. Might as well. Don't see why not. Okay, dark one. And these are double-sided markers, and there's 80 of them. My aunt got me them. So if you want to know, they're from Amazon. She actually went on the link on my profile on my Facebook. If you go on there, I'm actually taking a mental health slash physical health break from social media because of my physical health and mental health, because I need to focus on me. But tonight's my last little live I'm doing for now, for I don't know, about a week on here. So, and then, but anyway, I wanted to do it on here because I wanted to update people about my pathological results of my left chest when they did the punch biopsy. That was negative, so that was benign. The one on my back, I have no clue um, yet at all. Now, the Mayo Cancer Center lady that I talked with, she's more concerned about the ones in my groin, my left and my right. So those are the ones she's more interested in. But we are interested in the one in the back because it was a little different. So we will see what the heck that was. We don't even know. So I'm a little nervous, trust me. Yeah, see, I actually I am pagan, so I did actually dress up as a witch for Halloween, and I put red food coloring in that. It worked. It was awesome. I actually scared the crap out of a young girl. I felt really bad. Well, I'm not lying. I really did. Just the coloring, the coloring, the coloring. I'm sure my buddies on Call of Duty Mobile are wondering why the heck I'm not playing. Well, really, really not in the mood. My back hurts way too much to be able to be into that right now. Here we go. Then, okay. So we want this one, and then we're gonna want. That's. Wait a minute. How considerably lighter is that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay. Okay. Wrong one. Yeah, scaring people is the point of Halloween. I would say that. Scaring people is definitely the point of Halloween. My dad taught me that. If I was gonna scare anybody, I better do it. And if you're gonna do it, you do it good. I mean, I almost got kicked out of high school one day because of my my Halloween costume was I had put holes on my face made from a pew pew, and I made them all over, and I had a trachea hole, and I made myself really look, of the undead, and my I had really dark circles under my eyes, everything, and I went to school, and I made a couple of girls get violently ill in front of their locker, and it was quite the scene. I'm coloring, and I'm talking. I've got gastroparesis. If you don't know who I am, welcome in. But yeah, so don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to, care. But anyway, so they got sick. I called to the office, right? Because even teachers didn't want to look at me. The teachers were looking at me and they were like, I can't look at you. This looks too real. And I just remember them getting so upset. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I gotta do deep red. We gotta do a scarlet. Scarlet and deep red look about the same. What about vivid red? What this one? You know, there's so many different reds to choose. Okay, how about those two? This one. Wrong side. I forget that they're two-sided. Because you see how it says large side, small side. Hi, Marina. Welcome in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you'd like to. I'm actually coloring a... Ooh, I almost dropped my... Woo! Ah. Well, that sucks. I got it on my fingers. Oh well. I almost dropped all my pens. There's a lot of them. I should put them right here. There. That works. But yeah, so I'm coloring. I will definitely ask you for my next Halloween costume if I ever want to go as War Torn Wizard. Nice, Nicholas. Or Niklaus. I'm looking just to make sure I haven't missed a comment or something. Who's my favorite wizard? Oh, to be honest, I don't know. Oh, that's actually a tough one. No, because I can think of many movies with wizards in them. Oh, because I like Merlin too. Um, let me see. Hold on, my butt hurts because I have a pressure sore, so my butt bone hurts because I have like only like skin because I'm so skinny. So I'm trying to like fix it because it kind of hurts. So I'm trying to like get some padding. There we go. Fixed it. But favorite wizard. I don't know. I'd have to say I keep wanting to say Harry Potter, but not. I mean, I like Harry Potter, but original wizard, I'd say Merlin. But the one where the guy from Jurassic Park plays him. Wizard of Oz, Marina. Nice. Oldie but a goodie. There we go. Which? I don't know. What do you think so far? I'm gonna make these bottom berry. Well, they look like berries. I'm gonna make them like berries. I'm thinking deep red. A master of coloring things. My mom actually taught me how to color, so I'm more of a. My mom's an artist. I'm not. No, I lost what I was. Okay. Almost done with the little red berry like these. There we go. See? My favorite method is definitely color by number. See, I don't usually do color by number. All right, so let us see some more. I wanna choose like a coral pink with vermilion. I think that'll be nice. I think you guys will like this effect because I'm kind of going around. That was my stomach. Okay, and then this one. There. Oop, down here. Alright. Sam Neill shows restraint unlike some AI brothers ever did. He feels. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Got a point. Alright, now let's get to the inner core, shall we? There. So far. I gotta fix and have more like that green. My green. That's what I need. Mint green? Nope. Not mint. Thank you, Marina. I greatly appreciate it. I'm just trying to soothe my mind and just think, you know. I mean, my favorite music, by the way, like I love to listen to Ed Sheeran lately. I've been listening to, if you've ever heard of Aurora, there's a song called The Seed. It's a good song. I listen to it a lot. At least I think it's a good song. I've been listening to, uh, Stevie Nicks, um, Polk County Pagan Market, um, what was it? Something music, outlaw music. I don't remember the name of the actual something. I don't know. I can't remember the name. Unbound Music, maybe, or Unbound something. But there's another song I've been listening to called Hecate. Um, well, right, but I love to make AI art as well because I'm pretty good at that too. So I like to do it. I don't have a problem with people making AI art as long as they call ouch. As long as they call it AI and then they don't try to get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want to like sprout this with forest green, dark green. You know what? Wine red sounds good. La 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 la. All right, I think I finished it. All right, Got it all finished. What do you think? I'm going to add a little bit of depth into those. Add a little bit more black. Alright, there we go. Oop. Alright. Alright, what do you think? Think about adding some depth to the other flowers. I would have a cane. Oh, staff. Alright, I gotta use see.
Cool.
Not done yet. Almost done. Oh, okay, that works. My magic would be Chris's magic. Which magic would you want to use? Dark and light. Because I like Hecate, so I dabble within, I call upon Maiden Mother Crone, so, and I do shadow work. I'm also a psychic medium, so I tend to do a lot of shadow work for people. Not only my own. Alright. Here. And then I gotta do it on, ouch. Oh, my back hurts. Okay. Just giving it depth. There. Okay. Now look. I would just call myself a pagan, but witch is good. Alright, now I got it done. All done. 2 hours later. It's actually going to look really nice. They even have a version where you can color it like this. You notice that? Look. It's the same one. But this one's a felt. This one's felt. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Are you a psychic medium? Not all mediums are psychic, but all psychics are mediums. Did you know that? Because when you're a medium, you can be an empath, sense spirit and all that. But if you're, yeah. But I am a psychic medium, yes. But I don't practice that on here. I don't do that on social media or anything. I just had a lump removed my back. I'm actually an advocate, but I'm doing one of my last lives before I take a psychic. You just got me on a psychic brain. Before I take, because I'm taking a mental slash physical health break. It's a lot of markers. These are, my aunt bought them for me from Amazon. They're an 80-piece set of touch markers, I guess that's what they're called. I feel like my back needs to be, like, changed. Yeah, I think so. Hey, honey. Can you check my back out? Because I think my...
You think what?
I think my bandage came off.
Part of it.
Can you fix it?
Just a sticker. Just one of the sticky things, that's all.
Is it fine?
Yep. You have another one down there anyway. That was the second one holding the third one.
Okay.
So you're okay.
Oh, you want to see what it looks like now? It's all done.
You just showed it to me.
Yeah, now it's all done though.
Nice. You take a picture of that and show it to your mom?
No, not yet.
Well, she probably.
I will when tomorrow.
Yeah. That was really pretty.
Here, you're good at this. I don't want to break it.
Just leave it open.
Just leave it open?
Set it right there.
There you go. Yeah, we'll put that over there too then. I guess, oh, this was in there. My mom must have been coloring that. Alright, now I'm gonna come back out there and smoke a smoky poo with Nicholas. Or Niklaus. What do I call you, Nick? My back is killing me. It hurts. I have little skinny legs. Look at that. You see how skinny I am, guys? This is how tiny I am. I am very, very little. I was very little. Like 89 pounds. I was a little shit. I'm a very little, very, 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 very little person. Very tiny weight. 85 pounds. I was 78 at my lowest. And right now I have a pressure sore on my ass. And it sucks. But it's okay. You wanna know why? I'm living. And I decided to decorate. And then got the lovely butterfly. And my best friend actually gave me this welcome thing, so I taped it on there. Well, hung it and then taped it. But it's a welcome thing. And then I put my initials on there with some music notes. And then this is the... Yeah, so... Nate. Positive Nate. Hold on, I gotta take this and woo, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that. I gotta stop my feeding too so I can. This is the longest stream. Oh, this is the longest stream I've had, actually. Oh, it's 8 minutes now. It started over. I just completed a coloring book. I was coloring, but it's set. I'm gonna hazard a guess that people know that I was coloring, but I'll show you the finished product because it says that I've been live for 8 minutes when I was live for like 2 hours, almost. So I'm like, really? Did it like start over? But I'll show you the color of this. That's what I was coloring, and I was using these markers. And they work really well. My studio is gonna be right here and everything because I've got my 18920 Scarlett interface and all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna be fixing this all up to be a studio and everything because of my college. I'm finishing my bachelor's in audio production. And there's the Babas. They're the Babas. Oh. He's looking so forlorn, so old. No, I'm not. That's not, no. That's a normals. And this is my stomach contents. That's what the G-tube is for. Yeah, you can see my ribs. I don't like that. Oh, I can palpitate something. What is that? I can feel one of my organs. What's this? I didn't know. I was like, what is that? Is that a kidney? I'm like, I can feel it. I know it's not a rib. I'm like, that's not a rib. What is that? It is a rib. Didn't know I had a rib down there. I didn't know, okay? I'm so skinny that I really did not know. And now I found a rib I didn't know I had. So you're more of a what? So more of a gray pagan, someone who deals with both sides of magic. People who don't know what a gray pagan is. Well, kind of. I mean, I do no harm but take no shit. Is the kind of pagan I am. That's who I am. I'm a do no harm but take no shit. And that's just how I am. I'm just emptying my stomach contents, don't mind me. I have severe gastroparesis and drinking coffees, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't give myself some heartburn in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, my dream. Talk to you in the night in my dreams of love so true. See, it was like two different songs came popping in my head. You look cute. Oh, well, thank you, Mind Hurt. I can't get better. It's not curable, guys. Sorry, guys. If that were true, my husband would have found it already. There is actually no cure for what I have. I have a DNR, by the way. So having that, I mean, I have severe osteoporosis, and I can't reverse it really. I can just slow her down a bit. So eventually I'm going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. I have a wheelchair coming, a custom one. But osteoporosis just gets slowed down. That's about it. I wonder why I got, like, why my life started over. You know, someone who can heal me completely. Nicholas, please don't remember that this is, we don't talk politics, we don't talk about pushing no religion or faiths on people and what they believe can happen with faith on that, like that. So please no, this is not what my page is about. There is no cure for gastroparesis, not at all, actually. New Zealand has more of a grasp on gastroparesis than we do. And it's spelled GASTROPARESIS. That's what I got. I didn't mention it. I was gonna say first. I have to say it. It's better to say it than to not, because I get people who, this is all skin, by the way. Everyone keeps trying to tell me how good I look. Believe it or not, I am very, very malnourished. I am teeny, teeny, teeny. I don't want to be. Everyone thinks that I look good because of my arms, but I'm like 10 pounds is added to the fucking screen. People don't really see the actual, like if I put my arms like this, then you can see, like, it's like, but I do have muscle. I mean, it's there. It's just, I don't have as much, ow, I forgot I had a, ow. I guess don't do that. I had blood work done today. So, because I had that thing taken out, so I had blood work done at the same time afterwards, and I had a chest x-ray. The chest x-ray was normal, so that's good. But I'm actually going to probably let you guys go. You know, it's really kind of funny. how I know my live is actually longer than it says, and thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I wish I could give you a hug too. And but like I said, I'm taking now a mental health slash physical health break from social media. This is my last one for YouTube. I just wanted to go live for YouTube for a little bit before I go to bed. So I'm gonna go lay down now and go to sleep. So love and light. Blessed be to you all. I'll be back hopefully within a week, maybe more. Who knows? Maybe longer. But keep an eye on YouTube and you might see me. So, but I know it's gonna be over a week. Yeah, I'm gonna take a good health break. Night. Love and light, everybody. And be kind.